Hello, this is Paulette Rolle-Alesnik with fresh perspectives and thoughts. This week, I'd like to talk to you about the power of fellowship, or hanging out, if you will. I love to hang out. I am a people person, I'm a social butterfly. Without people or fellowship, I think I would die, of boredom, that is. It's so important to fellowship with people. So often, many of us do life alone, some by choice, some not by choice. But we were not meant to be alone all the days of our lives, and we were not meant to be alone so many days of our lives. I know it's important for us to take downtime. It's important for us to have quiet moments with ourselves and our thoughts so that we can process the day, process what you want to do or what happened that day. That's very important. I know that. It's important for the development of successful people and the successful mind. But you don't want to be somebody who gets in the rut of going to work and coming home, going to school and coming home, going to church and coming home. And you never really fellowship with people outside of your home. Our families are important. Yes, we love them. But there are other people, sometimes girlfriends, sometimes boyfriends on the basketball court, your homies, if you will, whoever, fellowship, reach out to these people if you have not done so in a long time. Reach out to them and say, hey, let's do life together. We were meant to do life together. Do you know that? God speaks about that. It's so important for us to reach out flesh to flesh, with a hug, face to face, looking somebody in the eyeball, and just doing life with them. It doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to be a long time. If you're uncomfortable to start, I would make a suggestion just to text. That's very, a text is not wow in your space. To me, it's a very gentle nudge in the right direction. A Facebook chat maybe before a phone call. So hopefully that leads up to a phone conversation or a live encounter of doing life together. And it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be a whole social dinner or a meal. How about hanging out over a cup of coffee or a cup of tea? That is when somebody invites me for a cup of coffee outside of their home. I get the impression that hey, when I'm done with my cup of coffee or tea or my beverage, I can leave. So if you feel you have to do something short because there's circumstances that make you uncomfortable or you haven't healed yet, just do a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Now today I had a wonderful encounter over a cup of coffee with friends. I got to see old friends that I have not seen in years. It was wonderful. And I got to meet two new friends as well. It was amazing just to flesh. I've been talking with these people on Facebook over 3 years, and I finally got to flesh it out today when I hugged them. It was amazing. I love the feeling of hanging out in fellowship. And we went there intending to go for 1 hour, 1.5. We stayed there for 5 hours. Starbucks, just drinking coffee, just chit chatting, talking about life. And we went from pillar to post, talked about everything from the goodness of the Lord to fashion to who's at, to career. We talked about everything and we talked about nothing. Non-threatening time of fellowship. A fellowship is so important. So let me encourage you. Who will you call this week and say, let's do life together? God bless you.